Some mysteries fade because the clues run dry. Others endure because the crime itself seems impossible. It's been over 50 years, and we still don't know his real name. We don't know where he came from, and most frustratingly, we don't know where he went. This is the story of the only unsolved skyjacking in American history. The story of a polite man in a dark suit who stepped off the face of the earth at 10,000 feet. The story of D.B. Cooper. November 24, 1971, Thanksgiving Eve. Portland International Airport is filled with the usual holiday chaos. Amidst the travelers, a man approaches the Northwest Orient Airlines counter. He's unremarkable. Mid-40s, maybe 6 feet tall. He wears a dark raincoat over a sharp business suit, a starched white shirt, and a black clip-on tie. He pays $20 cash for a one-way ticket on Flight 305 bound for Seattle. He gives the name Dan Cooper. He boards the Boeing 727 and takes seat 18C right in the back row. He orders a bourbon and soda. He smokes a cigarette. He is the definition of nondescript. Shortly after takeoff, just after 3 p.m., Cooper motions to a flight attendant named Florence Schaffner. He hands her a small folded note. Florence, used to businessmen flirting on flights, just drops the note unread into her purse. Cooper leans closer. His voice is calm, low, and entirely serious. "Miss, you'd better look at that note. I have a bomb." Florence retrieves the note. It is printed neatly in all capital letters with a felt-tip pen. "I have a bomb in my briefcase. I will use it if necessary. I want you to sit next to me. You are being hijacked." She sits. He cracks his briefcase open, just enough for her to see red cylinders, wires, and a battery. It looks real enough. His demands are frighteningly specific. He wants $200,000 in negotiable American currency. He wants 4 parachutes, 2 main chutes, 2 reserves, and he wants a fuel truck standing by in Seattle to refuel the plane immediately upon landing. Cooper isn't yelling. He isn't sweating. He's polite. He even orders a second bourbon and pays his tab, insisting Florence keep the change. This calm demeanor is perhaps the most terrifying part of the entire ordeal. He isn't a desperate crackpot. He is a professional executing a plan. The pilots relay Cooper's demands to Seattle Air Traffic Control, triggering FBI involvement. Seattle First National Bank assembles $10,000 in unmarked $20 bills and 4 parachutes sourced from a local skydiving school. Flight 305 circles over Puget Sound for 2 hours to burn fuel while ground logistics are completed. Passengers are told the delay is due to a mechanical issue, unaware of the hostage situation. At 5:24 p.m., the aircraft lands at SeaTac and taxis to a remote section of the tarmac. A courier delivers the money and parachutes via the aft stairs. After verifying the contents, Cooper releases all 36 passengers and flight attendant Florence Schaffner. The aircraft is refueled and Cooper specifies the next flight plan toward Mexico City, with strict constraints on altitude, speed, flaps, landing gear, cabin pressurization, and use of the aft stairs. He agrees to keep the aft stairs closed during takeoff, stating he will lower them once airborne. At 7:40 p.m., Flight 305 departs Seattle, flying south into severe winter weather, while 2 Air Force F-106 fighter jets discreetly trail the aircraft. Cooper instructs Tina Mucklow, an air hostess still on board, to enter the cockpit, leaving him alone in the cabin. Soon after, the cockpit crew observes a warning indicator confirming the aft stairway is being lowered. At 8 p.m., while flying over remote forest terrain between Seattle and Portland, the crew experiences a noticeable pressure change, signaling the rear door is fully open. At 8:13 p.m., the aircraft abruptly surges upward as a significant weight leaves the plane. This marks the moment Cooper jumps, carrying parachutes and cash, disappearing into the stormy night. When the plane landed in Reno, Nevada, hours later, the cabin was empty. The FBI launched one of the most extensive manhunts in history. The fighter jets following the plane had seen nothing through the thick storm clouds. 1,000 troops searched the suspected landing zone on foot and in helicopters. They found nothing. No parachute, no body, no money. On the plane, they found 66 unexplained fingerprints, Cooper's clip-on tie left on seat 18E, and 2 of the 4 parachutes. He had taken the superior military-grade chute and one of the reserves. Curiously, the reserve chute he took had been sewn shut for classroom demonstration. It wouldn't have opened. Did he grab the wrong one in the dark? Or did he know and take it anyway to use its materials to secure the money bag? For 9 years, the case ran cold. Theories ran wild. He died on impact. He was an ex-paratrooper. He was a disgruntled aerospace employee who knew the 727's unique rear stair design. Then, in 1980, a breakthrough. An 8-year-old boy named Brian Ingram was digging a fire pit on the sandy banks of the Columbia River at a place called Tina Bar. He unearthed 3 rotting bundles of cash, $20 bills, $5,800 in total. The serial numbers matched the ransom money. This discovery blew the case wide open again, but it answered nothing. The money was found 20 miles from the assumed drop zone. Had it washed downriver? Why were the rubber bands still intact after 9 years outdoors? And if Cooper survived, why did he leave nearly $6,000 behind in the sand? The FBI officially suspended active investigation into the Hijack case, Northwest hijacking, in 2016. They had investigated over 1,000 suspects. They found deathbed confessions that didn't stick, DNA evidence that led nowhere, and circumstantial links that always fell just short of proof. Did Dan Cooper die that night, buried beneath the dense canopy of the Pacific Northwest? Or did he manage the impossible, landing safely and walking away with a fortune, living out the rest of his days watching his own legend grow? The man in seat 18C committed the perfect crime, not because he got away with the money, but because he got away with the truth.